Welcome back, heroes, to some more Tales of Arise. Last episode, we started to chase down the Lord Witch, and she escaped on a boat, and luckily we met a sailor who was like, yo, I can take you and chase after her. And we're on a pretty big boat, and until we found her, and she was on a humongous boat. This boat is just absolutely massive. Made it to the end though, we're going to battle her, but I think before we battle her, we're going to end up fighting a her monster, like her pet, which looked very big, very scary. Alright, it's time to go. I think it's probably be a boss battle after a boss battle.
There she is! ALMEIDREA!
But all alone? Watch yourselves. She's probably planning something.
I was getting rather tired of waiting around. Oh my, and I see you came along as well, Danon Witch.
ALMEIDREA.
What's this? I thought you couldn't stand the sight of me. Go on, little one. Show me the full force of that hatred of yours. Otherwise, run and hide like a rat you are.
That's enough! How can you smile while causing pain to so many others?
That is the way of those who possess great power. The very way we Renans live by. Those with power set the example, and those without it are forced to obey. Though you two seem to have forgotten that's the way these things work.
And you really think that justifies your actions? You turned all those people into a hollowed sea!
What foolishness. It's only natural that the fate of a slave differ from that of its owner. Very well, I admit I did fan the flames just a tad back in Mies. But it wouldn't have mattered in the slightest if there hadn't been a spark to ignite. Without it, my actions would have been fruitless. Ultimately, it was their very own burning hatred that laid them to waste. To say it was all my fault is simply laying blame at the wrong feet.
No one's perfect. We all have darkness in our hearts. But the atrocities that you've committed, they're unthinkable! Your heart is nothing but darkness!
What a fool! To think time and time again you would challenge Renan authority without so much as an inkling of how things actually work. Such ignorance is why your kind has been enslaved for 300 years.
ALMEIDREA.
Well, if it isn't Lord Dohalim.
These people are my allies and friends. I won't let you insult them so.
My, what a shock. I never would have expected you to claim mere slaves as your companions. If I didn't know any better, I would question your noble lineage. Oh, how far the mighty have fallen. A traitor such as yourself hardly deserves to be called a lord.
You are nothing compared to Dohalim.
Rinwell.
He would never stand by and laugh. His people hollowed!
Ha! What does it matter? You're descended from those who allowed the power and knowledge entrusted to them to wither away. Your pitiful family may have feared it, but I do not. That knowledge and power is all mine to command. And now, you will witness what that power's truly capable of! Nesmold! Enjoy your meal!
Oh, find both of them together, okay.
Let me reunite you with your
Let's target the head. That's what the core is.
I'm gonna take you down if it's the very last thing I do!
Alright, alright. Ah!
loathe me. Every step brings you
This is,
closer to being me.
Oh, did I get the head? Yeah, I did.
You're wrong! I
Look at those destruction though. Oh, sorry, the devastation. Yeah, that just did nothing. Trying to get him down is going to be a pain in the butt. You've got a lot of HP as well. It's just trying to avoid all the attacks first. That's the hard bit. You kind of hit it. Oh, he's down, he's down, down. Go, go, go. Everyone go in. While he's down. Alright, jump back up. Oh, now you're going to cast. I kind of wish I saved Rinwell a little bit, but... Ooh, okay. Let's not get hit by this. This seems to be focusing me. How long does that want to go on for? This is just... Oh, I'm going to die. I'm going to die. Whew. I need some heals. Oh, thank you. Just stay in the circle for a bit. Oh, okay. I'm guessing fire attacks are not going to do anything to you. We can break the core and he goes down. This is going to be fine. I'm going to save Rinwell for when he starts casting again. Go, 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 come on. Nice. You know, good hit on him right there. This is a hard boss battle, man. Got her over limit though. Just keeps coming this a lot. While we're in the air. This is going well, I think. Oh, I just got it off. I thought I kind of messed up. Woo. Please break that core. Nope. Ouch. Woo. Devastation, I think, is going to be the way to do it. Just got to stay in the air as long as possible. Keep trying to hit him. Oh, not anymore. Come on. Keep doing the damage. At least we got one bar down. This is a hard battle. Hasn't got like a weak point on his...
She's infusing her beast with more power.
Oh, there is one on the tail. That might also be good. I still think we probably done more damage to the front crystal. Best to be attacking that still. I honestly thought this boss battle would be like separate. Oh, I still hit him, that's good. Go on, keep going. Wait, wait, wait. Oh, I think I did it a bit too late. Keep dodging, because this focuses me. All good. Come down, man. Come down so I can just hit you with a barrage of attacks. Woo. Oh, we got the core break. Nice. There we go. Now it's time. But I'm going to focus your tail while we can. It wasn't too bad damage, I think. Almost got you to half HP. I was saying HP and health at the same time then, but I didn't know what to go for. Oh no, okay. I just got us killed. Come on, Shion. Thank you very much. Appreciate it.
I can't land a hit on her.
Keep an eye on her and take out the monster first.
Yeah, I was about to say take out the monster first, probably best idea. She's weaker.
To astral art.
Oh, this move is so annoying.
Yeah, take it away.
Coming for me. Alright, I'm gonna wait. And I still can't cast. Right, let's get healed up. When I know she's casting like that, then we do this. Did I do it in time? I think I did it in time. Yeah, I feel like we're doing a lot more damage though. Oh, great. for it. And we'll go for a life bottle. Be careful because these things over limit. Oh, they've merged together again?
That looks bad.
Wits about you people.
Yeah, this is looking kind of bad.
Negative gate.
Far enough.
I'll never forgive you.
What?
Oh, we got it. Nice.
Take you down. You don't dare me.
Ooh, wasn't sure that was going to work, but it did.
Hit her now.
Let's go for the tail, actually.
Take this.
Only 46,000 HP left. So we've got to save Rinwell for when she starts casting the big attacks. Do it now. Oh, I don't think it actually works on her because the barrier she's got. Oh my god, this is not looking good. Woo.
I'll end this with my own hands.
Nice Shion. And that tail is almost down. She wants to go for her Mystic Art. Oh, maybe she didn't do that. Okay. Ooh, wow. Alright, alright, alright. I see, I see. I'm just going to heal up Shion. And she's about to attack, but it's fine because that's going to focus me and I'll just keep that away from everyone. And then we can also just start healing people, or reviving people I should say.
Where are you going?
Nice, okay. Oh, you're going to do it again? This is just not good, man. Not good. Oh, we need CP. That's why we're not getting heals. Right, hang on, hang on, hang on.
Her master core.
Not while I'm around.
Come on, come on, come on. We need Rinwell's thing up. It's not up. Come on, Rinwell. Charge, charge. Oh, we don't have enough time to get it off. I am going to try and not get hit by this.
So that's the trick up her sleeve.
Your astral arms aren't so special. And now, they're mine.
How's everyone doing? Okay, Dohalim's dead. I can't get close. Isara's dead. Oh, this battle could have gone so much smoother. Come on, come on, it's so weak! Break that tail! Oh, she's doing it again? I think she was going for it again. That's what, because the dragon wasn't glowing. Kind of meaning did that not to just take damage. If she goes for it, okay. Shion's dead. This is just not good. Right, I'm using the elixir. I was gonna try and save it, but come on, come on. Look how weak it is! Go! We couldn't stop it with Rinwell either. Nice! Alright, dragon's gone.
You murdered my mother and father. But I'm not like you.
Rinwell.
Even now, I hate you. But here I am, unable to let go. Honestly, even if I took my hatred out on you here and now, it wouldn't make me feel any better in the long run. I realize that now. So, I won't kill you. I'll take you in and make damn sure justice is served the right way.
You would dare mock me with your foolish, useless pity? A Danon, nothing more than a mere slave. I won't allow you to...
It's not about what you think. Or being Danon or Renan. Because you'll atone for the crimes you committed. And that's all.
It's that swordsman again.
Oh, Lord Volron, what brings you here? No, forgive me. I've forgotten myself. Please allow me to make it up to you, my lord.
Silence now, wretched snake. Does it hurt? It should. That pain is proof you're still alive. Enjoy it.
Volron. Years ago, the Lord of Geneth Haros met a sudden death. His successor was a man by that very name, Volron.
And like a restless lover, I've come back for more.
Stop right there!
Think you can cut me down? What?
Wait, what just happened to him? Alphen! Say something! Let go of me! Let me go!
Shion!
Alphen! Alphen!
come and find me. If you truly are the Sovereign.
Oh my god. Every time that dude shows up, something awesome happens. Oh, dude, so Alphen, I guess, has all his memories back, or at least knows some stuff. He can now feel pain. Oh, dude, so much to just think about there. I wasn't expecting him to come out and kill the witch either, like... Dude. The test subject, is this Alphen right here? We're looking at the back of, but the spirit channeling ceremony will begin shortly. Till then, you're to calm your mind and await further instructions. What is this, man? That lord is so strong as well. Ooh.
After all this time, I'll be free from this hell. I can finally go home.
Astral energy charging almost complete, output stable. So we're...
I doubt I'll ever see this place again.
Is this like a Renan
Might
place?
as well walk the block once more for old time's sake.
It's gotta be, because you've got Renan guards there. Maybe you're like a Danon working in Renan technology? So confused. What are they doing? Don't know who got in their head to start calling you sovereign. At the end of the day, you're nothing more than a test subject. Your only worth lies in your physical aptitude for the task at hand. Your thoughts and feelings are of no concern. Okay, so we're a test subject here. But I guess we have... I wouldn't say free will, but we can obviously walk around and without escort or anything, so... What is going on? Oh, it's you, number 1273. Or should I say sovereign? You don't understand how much time and effort we've invested to create you as our lone success. We can't risk losing you to injury at this stage. Okay. What? So the maiden will maintain control over things. You just focus on not breaking your concentration while the ceremony is in progress. If you want to see your home again, you'll have to do a good job here. So we are still I guess we're a Danon still. We're a slave to Renans because the armor, the guards. But why are they tested on us? But to be honest, I was beginning to sweat bullets. If you hadn't worked out, who knows what we would have done. This is the first time we've managed to assemble a sovereign and maiden ready for the ceremony after all. But seeing you make it all the way to today has put my fears to rest. So there's a sovereign and a maiden. Do you think Shion is the maiden? They didn't look like Shion in that little flashback we had when the mask broke. Is this the test subject, man? Wow, it looks just like us. On the outside, maybe? Inside, it's as uncivilized as the rest of them. You haven't forgotten my warning from earlier, I hope. No, ma'am. No touching the test subject, right? Oh, okay. I see how it is.
As usual, nobody wants to explain anything to me. They just threaten and harass me instead. What does everyone think I am? Some sort of talking pet? They're the ones that dragged me all the way up here in the first place.
Is that Shion? It looks like her. It's time, Alphen. It's finally happening, huh? Yes, we need to change into our outfits. Then we meet in front of the transference device. Once this is all over, you'll finally be able to return home. That's what I'm hoping for. So sorry you got dragged into all of this. It's not your fault. Let's just do what we have to and get this thing over with. Right. Maybe related to Shion? Because it looks a lot like her.
I just wanted to go back. To Dana. To my home.
Alphen.
Leori. Wait, please. Wait, What was that? That... How long ago was that? That's right. Shion. Oh, right. That's what pain felt like. So much for it all being a bad dream. Where am I? Where is everyone? I need to find them. Better start looking.
Okay, so no flamings. Oh, we got the Master Core of Wind. I didn't think we actually got it. So yeah, I thought the Everlord would have taken it, but now we have the mask off fully. I'm thinking we take off the mask and that looks so much cooler. Put that on like that. And my theory is maybe they were making a Master Core of Darkness. It's a little bit like a core, but more unique. It was, I don't know. It reminded me of a core, like a Master Core a little bit, and also that dark energy came out, so maybe it's a Master Core of Darkness. Because there isn't one.
Niori. Shion. Damn it.
Dude, we're a little bit weak to be fighting these. Ooh, maybe we gotta lose this battle because how much damage they're doing. Okay, that does like nothing else. I was in no flaming sword, but oh my goodness. Come on, we got this. We can do this. We can do this. Might take a bit, but I thought Lightning Frost would be super effective. Doesn't say weakness, but I mean still damage. Woo! Okay, chill. Right, if we quickly take you out, there you go. Come on, Mystic Art. Can I even go for the Mystic Art? Why let me go for it? Guess because we've got the Flaming Sword, we can't go for the Scarlet Inferno. Better heal up. I'm not sure if we have to win this fight or not, but I mean, I feel like I probably should. Because it is winnable. It's almost done. Just wait a little bit. Any second. One more attack. There you go. It's pretty tough though.
Frinwell!
What happened just now? Normally you'd be able to take that thing with your eyes closed.
Thank goodness you're alive. Are you all right?
Yeah.
I'm just glad we found you in one piece. You were the only one still missing. There's a village back the way we came from, Thistleim. Kisara and La are already there.
Frinwell, where are we?
Ganeth Haros, Volron's realm. Remember?
Ushered by the waves straight to the enemy stronghold. A rare stroke of luck, it would seem.
Luck?
If Volron's here, that means Shion's close too, right?
Shion? Oh. Right. Of course.
Are you sure you're feeling okay? You seem a little off.
He's probably just exhausted. Let's save the catching up for when we're back at the village.
Damn, this is not good. This sounds like Alphen's just having a breakdown, man. Ooh, okay, I probably should spend some stuff because I'm thinking... Well, she's on the team for now. I think I'll have her replace Shion. Want that. Let's see. What else do we want to do? Got a few hours. Oh, yes. Need that. And that. And that will do. And then for you, I want to keep it a little bit more. Oh, who is this? Oh, actually, Dohalim. Dark Sorcerer. Are they any good, though? Getting that Demon Lance, 100% sounds cool.
You sense one of your pals, Poodle?
Do we see it anywhere, though? Yeah, I don't really want to fight you. I don't see the... Oh, there it is. Found it.
Speaking of Thistleim, it's populated by Danans, but they're not under the rule of any lord. Pretty refreshing, huh? The whole town was built by Danan defectors, escapees from elsewhere. This area's teeming with stray Zeugles, though, so heaven only knows how they managed to set up a community here. The ordeal seems to have left them understandably on edge. Kisara and La are back there right now, trying to convince them of our good intentions. Say, Alphen, it looks like you got your face back then.
Yeah.
And your sense of pain, too, it would seem. Any connection?
Really? Oh, but that means...
Probably.
I wonder if Alphen's going to be okay.
For now, I believe we should hold off on speculation and simply keep...
Oh, you can get from here.
Right.
Okay, cool. So we have 17 hours. That's not bad. I know there's a few I've missed that I couldn't find, but...
You're saying we should check the Owl Forest?
Alphen! Boy, am I glad to see you safe.
Well, did you manage to convince them we're not in league with any lord?
Yeah, eventually.
When the ship sank, I thought we were done for. Guess the world just couldn't keep us apart.
Yeah, and now we can finally go rescue Shion.
There's something I need to tell you guys first. I got my memory back.
So, what did you remember? Are you able to tell us now?
Give the man some space, Law.
I remember being up on Lenegus.
Go on.
I was abducted from Dano. I was told if I ever wanted to return home, I'd have to cooperate. So that's what I did. Next thing I knew, they had made me into the Sovereign.
You mean to say you won the crown contest? As a Danon?
No. They kept me locked in a strange facility. They experimented on me, like I was nothing more than an animal. There were others, but only I survived. Of course, I wasn't really a king. The reality was that they treated me worse even than the lowest slave. The only reason I survived was because my body was able to withstand the Sovereign's power that they placed inside me.
The crest that appeared behind you on ALMEIDREA's ship must have undoubtedly been that of the Sovereign. It all makes sense now. Your affinity with the Blazing Sword, and the strange powers you possess, they were all because you were the Sovereign.
Okay, but why would the Renans go out of their way to give you all that power? Just what exactly does being the Sovereign entail?
They said it was for something called the Spirit Channeling Ceremony. They taught me how to harness my power for when the big day came. As for what the ceremony was actually for, unfortunately, I never found out.
So if what you're saying about being on Lenegus is true, then maybe you really did meet Shion. After all, you said you recognized her from somewhere, right?
But Shion said she'd never seen him before. How do you explain that?
I was wrong. It wasn't Shion I knew from Lenegus. It was Naori. She was a Renan maiden they paired me with during the spirit channeling ceremony. She's the woman I kept seeing in my dreams.
A maiden? What?
Wait, so this Naori figure just happens to be the double of Shion? Bit coincidental, isn't it?
Naori's family name was Aymeris.
Aymeris? As in Shion Aymeris?
So they're distant relatives or something? Wait, or are they sisters?
Your guess is as good as mine. All I know is it was Naori. She's the one who put the mask on me.
The mask? But why?
To keep my soul from devouring itself over the guilt. After what I did on Lenegus. Over the lives I took.
Lives? You mean you staged a rebellion?
Perhaps it was a part of this spirit channeling ceremony?
I don't know. Whatever it was that the spirit channeling ceremony was supposed to achieve, it didn't turn out as planned. I lost consciousness halfway through. By the time I came to, Lenegus was a sea of flames. I opened my eyes to see Naori there, weeping. I shudder to think of how many deaths I caused that day. Certainly more than any of these lords can claim, I'm sure.
You really expect us to believe this? First the Sovereign, then Lenegus? You couldn't possibly have done all that.
I wonder. In ancient scripture, there is tale of a terrible calamity that befell Lenegus, nearly destroying it. The restoration took years, and required the work of countless laborers.
By ancient, you mean...
It predates the crown contest, to a time before even the first Renan invasion of Dana. More than 300 years ago.
300? But that'd make Alphen...
That's right. I'm pretty much an antique of a human being. Deep down, maybe I already knew.
Alphen...
Some hero, huh? Cooperating with the same villains who snatched me from my home, committing mass slaughter, only for it to slip my mind. Then, when I finally remember, turns out I'm so old I've got scripture written about me. So much for standing up to injustice. I've probably got more blood on my hands than all the lords combined!
Alphen, stop! Honestly, I'm not going to pretend to understand what all this means. But what I do know is that right now, you're just reacting to the shock.
Sarah.
Listen, what you really need is time. Time to process things and get your head straight. Truth be told, I think that probably goes for all of us.
What about Shion? We can't just...
I'm worried about Shion too, Law. But it's clear that Alphen's in no fit state to fight. This is Volron, remember? Even at full capacity, it's practically a suicide mission. We stay put in the village till we're ready. Okay, everyone? Take some time to think things through, okay? But remember, we're all here for you if you need us. No matter how dark things might seem, you're not alone, Alphen.
Thank you.
It's fine. All right, everyone. Let's break for now.
So,
do I even have the right to fight?
she put the helmet.
Right to go to Shion's
They already put the
rescue?
helmet on us.
What do the others think?
Then, ow, what happened for 300 years? Do we still have our memory for the helmet for a little bit until we arrived in Calaglia, where we, you know, were a slave for a year? Is that when we lost our memories, when we got found there? Because what were we doing for hundreds of years with the mask on? Or did we just... were asleep for that long? I don't know. That twist at the end where it was like, oh yeah, there's, you know, that happened 300 years ago. It was like, oh snap. Was not expecting that, honestly. Let's talk to Dohalim first.
You're certainly full of surprises, aren't you?
Trust me, it's not intentional.
Sorry, that was insensitive of me. Though, there's still an awful lot I wish I could understand. Every new piece of information seems only to yield further mysteries. The truth feels just as elusive as when we first started. I am well aware of where you got your powers. But why, as a Danon, do you bear the same crest as the current Renan sovereign? More to the point, why choose a Danon for their sovereign in the first place? And then there is the Maiden, a figure so powerful, she's playing yin to the sovereign's yang in esoteric ceremonies. And yet, I've never even heard of her. Then again, this all occurred 300 years ago. What if the term sovereign doesn't even hold the same meaning as it did back then? Listen, I may be a traitor among my people, but I am still Renan, born and raised. I learned the same history, listened rapt to the same tales. And yet now I feel like there was little truth to any of it.
Speaking of which, there's something else that I remember from the spirit channeling ceremony. It used the Renis Alma.
You're certain?
Yes. Or at least that's what they called it. Only you would know if it was one and the same.
Oh, I have never laid eyes on the real artifact myself. And you never participated in a crown contest. You're not even Renan. Many mysteries lay buried in these 3 centuries past.
3 centuries is more than several lifetimes. Was I really out that long?
Well, I'm only estimating based on historical record. But all the facts would seem to point that way.
Who the hell am I?
If I may be frank, we have even bigger fish to fry than that. By comparison, the far more important question at hand is, just what does it all mean?
Frank, huh?
Sometimes, we need a little help in addressing the truth behind our pain. Not to compete over lives lost, but I suspect your count is still somewhat beneath mine.
Thanks for lending me an ear. And sorry for being a bother.
Please, no thanks are necessary. The quicker you get back on your feet, the sooner we can all get back out there.
So it was the Renis Alma. Okay, so it wasn't like... I saw the darkness coming out. I just thought maybe they were trying to make another... Can I open this? I can. Another core, but... Clearly now that we know it's 300 years in the past, that makes sense. Oh, dude, this just took just a straight left. I was not expecting any of this.
All this time, I thought it was the worrying about Xion and the pain bringing you down. I didn't realize you were lonely too.
I guess all of us are. In one way or another.
Yeah, but you've only just found out. I mean, no, not found out. Remembered.
To tell you the truth, I was actually beginning to forget I'd even lost my memory in the first place. Now that it's returned, well, you can see what I'm like. It's strange. When I think about Lenegis, it still feels like it was only a year or 2 ago that I was there. But then I realized what feels like years was actually centuries ago.
What about your hometown? Do you know if it's still there?
I doubt it. When the Renans invaded, the world as I knew it changed overnight. Even if the place is still there physically, I expect the people will be long gone. Certainly everyone I knew, at least. My family, my friends.
Yeah, I know how that feels. I have no home to return to either. No family waiting for me. I used to curse my bad luck that I'd ever been born a mage in the first place. Otherwise, if I hadn't, maybe my mother and father would still be alive today. Although if that had been the case, I guess I'd probably still be just another slave with no means to resist. I'd never have met up with you guys, that's for sure.
Have you learned to embrace your powers yet?
Nuh-uh. I resent them a little less than before, though. They've kept me alive this long, right? I try not to think about it too much. After all, who can predict what the future will hold? I guess what I'm trying to say is that with everything that's happened in your past, finding out you're the Sovereign and all, it's no wonder you're conflicted. Heck, honestly, I think anyone would be.
Rinwell.
First it was Xion, then it was me, and now it's you. All of us suffering, just because of some power we never even asked for.
Yeah. All this time you were suffering right in front of me, and I never even knew. I feel like I finally understand what you and Xion were going through.
You couldn't have known. Still, if you want to make it up to her, shouldn't we hurry it up and rescue her already? Poor Xion must be lonely, all by herself wherever she is.
Yeah, you're right. Let's get going.
Not before we speak to Law and Kisara. I think Kisara's there. Good old Kisara as well. Just knew exactly what to say when Alphen was just, you know, losing it. Just Kisara, just the level head, man. I love Kisara in this game. Best character.
What do you see out there?
Zeugles. Strays by the looks of it. We unwittingly disturbed their territory on our way here, and now they're looking pretty riled up. So, feel like you're making headway? You know, sorting through things?
All I know is Xion needs our help. As for what happens after that...
Say, how did you get back down here from Lenegis, anyway?
I came down in a Renan starship. I have Naori to thank for that.
What happened to her? Did she come with you?
She stayed behind. Just as I wanted to get back to Dana and my people, Naori's place was with her fellow Renans, performing her duties as the Maiden. Neither of us asked for the power or roles we were given. I suppose we felt a kinship with each other in that sense. But even then...
Wait, so you mean it wasn't just Danans like you that Lenegis abducted? You're saying they forced Naori, one of their own, to serve against her will as well?
Even within Renan society itself, there exists a hierarchy. I don't think she was ever given the option to refuse. Despite that, she did everything she possibly could to serve her people. The very same ones I ended up slaughtering. And even after that, she still helped me escape back to Dana. She stayed behind on Lenegis to help any of her people who survived. I owe her more than words can express. A debt left to fester for what? 300 years? How do I even begin to make up for something like that?
In all honesty, you don't. You can't atone for what's happened in the past. I don't think anyone can. Be it several centuries ago, or just yesterday.
What are you saying? That I might as well give up?
I'm saying you don't have to be a white knight in shining armor. Back after my brother had passed away, it was you who told me that his dream lived on inside me. And you did the same for him, for Dohalim, when he was ready to give up too. You were there for both of us. You know what I heard? I heard you telling me to keep fighting, to strive no matter what.
Then I was out of line. I had no right to ask that of you.
No, you're wrong. Those words were exactly what I needed to hear at the time. In fact, I would go as far as to say that I wouldn't even be here had I not heard them. Left to my own devices, who knows when I would have been able to pick myself up. Besides, it's not like killing all those people was a choice that you made of your own free will, right? The truly terrible ones are the people who abducted you. The ones who forced you to wield that power. They're the ones you should be blaming. Not only that, but that guilt you feel inside, that's all the proof you need to know you're a good person, Alphen. Do you understand? If I'm still allowed to fight and keep on living, then damn it, Alphen, so the hell are you. But, if you're still not convinced, then ask yourself this. What is it that you've really been fighting for this whole time? Go on, ask yourself.
What I've been fighting for, huh?
Again, Kisara just knows exactly what to say. Dude, she's just so smart. Puts everyone's mind at ease, man. Alright, let's talk to Law. Last person. Where are you? Oh, there you are.
Alphen, are we gonna go rescue Xion or what? What's gotten into you, man? Aren't you worried about her?
Do I even have any right to be?
If you were in my place, you'd say, to hell with all that. What do you want to do?
Sounds like me. Pretending I have all the answers is kind of my forte.
Come on, man. Snap out of it.
This isn't like you. Look, I get it. You finally remember your past, only to feel like you've lost yourself again. You're in shock, and who wouldn't be? Worse still, you blame yourself for what happened. And yeah, I don't agree, but that doesn't mean I don't understand either. But here's the thing. None of that's got anything to do with Shion.
I guess.
It's about Naori, isn't it? Look, you're still here, aren't you? Who's to say this chick isn't alive and kicking out there somewhere, too? Fine, I've said my piece. The thing is, though, where does this leave Shion?
My power consumed me once already. I left behind a path of fire and destruction. And the same thing could happen again. I can't guarantee anyone's safety, including Shion's.
So you think we might get burned up because of your sovereign powers? I can think of worse ways to go. Come on, fight this thing! What happened to the guy who talked to me after my dad died? The one who cared enough to reach out and save me? That's the guy I was proud to follow. Not this faltering imposter who's taken his place.
Law.
No, I'm serious. What's gotten into you, man? Just give me the word and I'll beat some sense into you if that's what it takes. Now, I'm gonna ask you this once and only once. Are you serious about rescuing Shion or not? What's it gonna be, Alphen?
What do you think? Of course I want to rescue her. Hell, I'd do it right now if I could.
So then quit griping and do it already!
Listen, you're probably right about all this.
Alphen.
It's exactly like you said. Whatever happened in my past has nothing to do with Shion. But there's still so much that There I go again. So much for the inspiring Alphen of old.
He could be a pain sometimes. Besides, even a hero has to let the cracks show once in a while, right?
Yeah, I guess you're right. Just give me a little more time to fill in the cracks. And thanks, Law.
Hey, don't even mention it. You've totally got this, Alphen. I believe in you.
Damn, even Law's spitting
in,
some
I guess.
facts, man. Nice. Everyone just saying the right thing. Alright, let's go back to the inn.
Alphen! There you are!
What is it?
Zeugles, that's what! They're almost at the village gates!
Any closer and they'll be house hunting. I knew we shouldn't have cut through their territory.
That sounds bad.
Can you fight? No shame in bowing out if you're not up for it.
Kisara's right. You don't want to go overdoing it.
I'm up for it.
Really?
You ready?
As ready as I'll ever be. It's now or never, right?
Alphen, right! Great to have you back! Now let's do this!
Hey. Oh, this for Alphen? No, it's for Law. Alright, anyone else got new skill
Look
panels?
sharp,
Nope.
people. If we don't act fast, they're going to get into the village.
Right.
Well, we'll act fast next time. So, thank you guys for watching. I'll catch you guys next episode. Peace.